Now, we recently learned of something that literally could put a stop to all RV travel as we know it. And we're so blessed it didn't happen to us, but could have happened to you. Stay tuned to find out.
We are Charity, Ben, Dakota, and Trinity. We decided we didn't want to wait for a life of adventure. So in 2017, we bought our first RV and set off to live a life of travel in the USA. We've visited over 38 states in 3 years and have many more to go. Follow along to learn all the best places to see, RV and travel tips, and much more.
Now, before we talk about the latest in shortages that stands to have a major impact on all RV travel, we need to say a huge thank you to all our patrons. Your continued support helps to keep these videos coming week in and week out. Plus, we have patron-only giveaways every single month, exclusive behind-the-scenes videos and campground information in real time. So you can check out how to become a Grateful Glamper Insider on Patreon at the link below. So let's talk about tires, the rubber shortage, and how this stands to impact not only RV travel, but the supply chain in general. And a little later in the video, we're gonna talk about what you can do to make sure you can keep moving. So make sure you watch until the end. Now, according to CNBC, the world is facing a rubber shortage like never before. There are multiple supply chain disruptions, and we could be on the cusp of a rubber apocalypse, Ohio State University professor Katrina Cornish told CNBC. Rubber producers are working against all odds right now, including things like tree disease, fighting for shipping containers, and just the overall dilemma of trying to even ship things right now is just absolutely crazy. Now, the global rubber market was valued at nearly $40 billion last year, but one analysis predicts that this year, the natural rubber market is going to be worth nearly $68.5 billion. That's a huge increase, and obviously, you know what that means for those of us that are needing anything made of rubber, and that's higher prices. Now, rubber's not just used in tires, but in over 40,000 commercial products, from things like flip-flops to hair ties and many more things that utilize rubber in the making of those particular goods. Now, the interesting thing is there's a difference between synthetic rubber and natural rubber, and we're not going to go into all of those nuances here in this video. Suffice it to say, the demand for rubber is spiking right now, and that is mainly due to the demand for tires. Now, let me tell you about our experience getting new tires for our rig. But before I do, I want to thank the sponsor for today's video. Waggle is a pet monitor, and this is especially important if you're traveling with your pets. Waggle's pet monitor features real-time temperature, humidity, and heat index update, text or email alerts of RV power loss or when your power comes back on in your RV, email and text alerts if the temperature is too high or too low. It uses Verizon's 4G cellular network, so you don't even need Wi-Fi. It has a rechargeable battery that lasts up to 4 days, and it is iOS and Android compatible for apps for remote monitoring. It also has GPS tracking with an LED display, so if you ever lose your pet at the campground, you can pin down exactly where they are with the GPS. The app features Vet Chat, where you can chat with the live vet, you can get updates on what's going on in the RV industry, get some tips on pet parenting, set reminders, and much more. You can actually save 40% off of a pet monitor by Waggle by using the code GLAMPER40 at the link below. So make sure you check that out. Now, back to our experience in getting new tires. It's a big day because we are getting new tires put on the rig. So we've got some interesting news to tell Ben right about now. This is interesting. We literally got the last 6 tires in the country.
What?
Yeah.
I heard you on the phone, like, talking to someone else, and they were kind of wondering how you got the tires.
Yeah, exactly. Like, he was saying that they had to have been pulled out of existing warehouses. So these are literally the last 6 tires that were available in the country.
That's insane.
And he was saying there's a rubber shortage, and it's not just RV tires, it's just rubber in general.
Smells loud.
Hey, little miss.
It smells.
Smells?
Under the wire, I found out I went to go settle up and pay the bill, and it was actually a little bit less than I thought it was going to be, just seeing what other people have said that they've been paying for tires lately, which was just a blessing. But not only did we get the last 6 tires in this size in the country at the moment, but there's a 7% price increase coming up across the board August 1st. They've been seeing price increases month after month because of supply and demand at the moment. So today being July 29th, we just got in under the wire for that price increase. So super thankful that this happened today. Best drive here in Taylor, Michigan, just in the Detroit area. Did a great job for us, so we couldn't be happier with the service they provided. 3 guys working on it at once. I mean, come on, people, it's amazing. So we're ready to get back on the road. I made over 6 phone calls to tire shops, only to be told there's no tires out there in the size we need. Every single tire shop I spoke with in the Detroit area told me the same thing. Good luck. We ended up finding a tire center that was able to pull a tire from here and a tire from there, had them all FedExed into Detroit where we were so we could get them installed. And guess what? We actually got the last 6 tires in the entire country for our rig. Now, how this stands to impact RV travel is pretty self-explanatory. No tires, no go. This also stands to affect the supply chain even further, as semi-trucks, airplanes, cars, delivery vans, they all need tires to keep moving. We should also mention that tires need to be replaced on RVs more often because they age out versus wear out, and you do not want a tire blowout. Now, a little side note is we use the TST tire pressure monitoring system to help prevent any tire issues on our rig, and we've not had a blowout or a flat tire yet. So we'll put a link below for that tire pressure monitor because we firmly believe in using that not only for our rig, but also for our Jeep to make sure we don't have any tire issues that we're unaware of as we're going down the road. It's important to remember that your tires need to be replaced if they're more than 7 to 10 years old. And just because maybe you went out and bought a new rig doesn't mean that the tires are new, and you need to check those DOT codes to make sure that your tires are not aged out. We'll put a link below where you can read up more on RV tires and when they need to be replaced, but we highly recommend getting your tires inspected by a professional on a regular basis to make sure that they're okay. That's kind of how we came to know that we needed new tires, was by inspecting our tires ourselves and seeing some signs of little cracks that we just didn't feel comfortable with continuing on with our tires in the condition that they were in. Now, if you think you might be needing new tires for your RV, truck, tow car, we encourage you to start shopping now. We were told by the tire shop that they are seeing monthly price increases from manufacturers. So getting tires on your RV or your car this month could be cheaper than waiting it out till the next month, and so forth. You'll have to let us know in the comments if you've put tires on your RV recently and what your experience has been. If you've found this video helpful or informative, please hit that subscribe button. Make sure that you tap the bell. What that does is it gives you a notification every time we release a new video each week, so that you know of new videos. They're ready for you to watch whenever you want to watch it. So thanks so much for watching. If you would like to see more videos with RV tips and tricks, you can check those out right over here. And if you would like to see more videos about fun places to travel and some family travel vlog videos, you can check those out right over here. Until next time, we'll see you on the road.